Boom. All right, we're live. All right, Panu, thanks for joining me for episode 1 of Canuck and A Finn.
No
Cheers.
problem.
All right. Good afternoon.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
All right, here's the thing. I want to talk about, I'm a Canadian, you're a Finnish person. I want to talk about Liiga. I want to talk about my perspective. I'm obviously a Saipa fan. You're a Kalpa fan?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
So, number one, you used to be a referee. I want to talk about the refereeing in Liiga. You know, I hate it. I think that they should be paid professionals. I'm tired of them making stupid calls. Someone gets not even hit in the head, then they get in a little group, they talk about it, and the guy gets 10 minutes, and everyone sees the replay, and they know it's BS. What's your opinion of the referees in Liiga?
They are doing a really good job. I don't know why everybody's like picking them up.
Because they're making mistakes every game, and it's really frustrating for the fan when they're making bad calls, and
But
it
they
makes
are
a
also
difference in the game.
They're also human beings. They make mistakes. You make mistakes. Everybody
Okay,
makes mistakes.
but they're not paid professionals. I feel like they should be getting better trained and paid professionals. Liga should take care of that, make an action towards that.
Yeah, might be. Like, you would work more proper way if you would get some money, more money out of it.
Yeah,
Of course, you would be more professional if you get more money. If you mean that.
I'm just saying that they need to step up their game because they have paid professionals in the Swedish Hockey League and the Russian Hockey League, and there's always the argument of what is the better league in Europe, and it's between KHL, SHL, and Liga. And I think that the refereeing, when you get a good referee in Liga, they end up going to the SHL or KHL because they get paid there, and you lose your talent to them. So why aren't they molding these referees? I mean, I know that you've been a referee, so you're a little bit more... you like the referees a little bit more than the common fan. But anyways, that's my opinion, and I think that they should be paid. And in your opinion, what's your opinion?
Yeah, I think it's okay that they will get paid a little bit more, but it's the refereeing thing. It's not professional thing in Finland yet.
Yeah, but the hockey's professional, so why aren't the referees professional?
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Probably, I don't know. I don't know. It's a really hard question, but I don't think the money would solve the problem.
Okay, what about training?
That will solve the problem.
So they need better training.
Yeah, it might be.
Okay.
Maybe
Great.
maybe they need the strict line that every referee should do almost the same things as the other ones do.
Yeah, they need the line.
Yeah.
Because it's getting frustrating.
Yeah.
Number 2 I want to talk about is I'm tired of Canuck and A being top of the league every year. Listen, I know this is whining from a Saipa fan. I know that people will get on me and be like, oh, boo-hoo, just maybe you should compete better. But it's fucking bullshit, and sorry for my language. But I'm tired. It's boring for the league. It's not good for the league. It's like the Yankees. Your stupid hat. You're wearing a Yankees hat.
Yeah, no.
It's like the Yankees. They just have the money. They can just get in there, and they can just kind of they recruit the better players. So why can't we implement a draft to try to separate the talent in Finland so that these teams can attract more players? So that Karpa and Tappara doesn't attract all the players because they have the money. Implement a draft where every team has an opportunity to get these younger players. I know it's a very controversial subject, and a lot of people are like, that's stupid, that's not how the system works. And I know that I'm from Canada, and we have a draft for young players going into the Ontario Hockey League and the Canadian Hockey League, and it works. And I'm not trying to say that that's better or you should implement that here. But my point is that you need to spread the talent around. Because I'm sick and tired of seeing every year the same boring finals. We all need a chance to get into this thing. And here's my idea for that. And I'll let you talk in a second. Why don't we make 2 conferences? You split the teams down the middle. You have an east and you have a west side, okay? You got the... we only have 15 teams right now. Okay, you need 16 teams, but let's talk about that after. Here's the first solution: West-East. Okay, you have more games between your rivalry teams. You have less travel time, less costs for the teams, so better hockey with less travel time. So on the East, let's say you put Saipa, Koko, Jukurit, Kalpa, Pelicans, Tappara, Jup, and then that's 15. We still need a 16th team. On the West side, you have Sport, Lukko, TPS, Karpat, Asat, Hopeko, Ilves, and Hifki. Okay, you have the top 3 teams in those leagues after the season ends. They go to the playoffs automatically. You have 4 and 5 play each other so that they are going into the 4th spot. 4 plays 1, 2 plays 3. You get it. The top of the 2 conferences, they play each other. You have a champion of the league. Now, the team that's going to have to travel the most is going to be Karapat, but screw them. They have all the money, so it doesn't matter. Tappara and, Ilves, they're going to be separated, so they have a little bit of travel time. But then you have all the East teams playing each other, all the West teams playing each other. They play 20 games together, each team, and then 12 teams interconference league. Okay? So each game is way more important. You bring more viewers. You bring more fans to the stands. You have more fans traveling. You have better efficiency with team costs. But the problem is you don't have a 16th team. Espoo is not going to move up, even though Liga wants them to, because they are still going bankrupt because they can't get the fans. And then you have all the Mestis teams that already have basically the money to go up. The only one I see that could do is maybe Joki Pojat or Sapko, but their stadium isn't very good. They can't sustain it.
No.
And Vanta, but I don't know. I'm not so sure about those teams. But what is your opinion on a 2-conference team? Try to give these teams a chance to compete more to each other. And then you have these more important games where Kalpa just made the finals a couple of years ago. But then Saipa has a better chance. Koko, they're going to be playing each other. All those games matter more. It's more interesting.
I don't know about hockey in Kajani. Because
that's really far to travel.
They were the one team. Last season, they were coming to Liga, but they didn't have the money. So who was the other one who came after them? I can't remember from the message, but hockey was coming to Liga.
You mean Jukurit?
Yeah, I think... No, not Jukurit. But hockey was coming to Liga.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
But they didn't have the money, so they backed up.
You're talking about Liga, not Mestis.
I'm talking about Liga. Hockey was coming from Mestis to Liga.
Right. Well, I'm not... I forget what happened in that situation.
That will be in the East. If they will get the money, I think they have the ice hall, which is good enough.
All right, we're calling for you, hockey. You got to get the money. You got to get in. You got to be the 16th team. All right? Make this system work.
Yeah.
All right? All right.
All
Fair enough. There's this thing going on in the Southern Pro League where these playoff teams, they get to pick, the top team gets to pick which playoff team that they get to play. I don't know if it would work in Liga, but I think it's a pretty interesting system. So you get first place, then you can be like, all right, I pick this team that we're going to play in the playoffs. And the last place team, they don't get to choose. But then the second place team gets next pick of the playoffs. I mean, I think Liga is a little bit more important and more traditional than that system, but I think it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it might be, but we Finns, we are so strict.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I've been here long enough. I understand.
Yeah, we have been doing this way, so we are not going to change it. So it's good that you have hopes.
Yeah, well, no, actually, I don't really like that system, but I thought it was interesting. It could be implemented some way. Now, last thing I want to talk about is Liga starting very soon. And what are your predictions? We have big games coming up, at least Saipa fans. We can do our opening Koko home. Koko Saipa, Saipa Koko. We get a lot of fans going. It's intense. It's fun. It's a big rivalry. And anyways, what are your predictions for the season?
The final is going to be Kalpa and I think Jup.
You think Kalpa Jup? Well, that's just because you're a Kalpa fan. Yeah. Now, there's a Facebook page going around that is Saipa Mestarit, and you sent me a message and you were laughing like, this is never going to happen. Even my wife said, never say never.
That's high hopes.
No, I think it's a chance. Great coach,
just high hopes.
Great defense, great goaltending, super solid lines coming back.
You're not going to win it.
We'll see. You want to put a bet on it?
No.
Let's put a bet on now.
You know that all our bets.
This is going to be put to other people. Let's put a bet. What do you bet? Saipa makes the finals, or Saipa has to make the finals, or Kalpa has to make the finals. If neither make the bets off.
No, we take which team is more higher
at the end of the season.
No, yeah.
Okay, Saipa will definitely be higher than Kalpa.
Bottle of Yalovina.
Bottle of Yalovina and wash the car in the bikini.
No, not the bikini.
The bikini. You shook on it. Yes, the bikini. It's happening. Yes. Yalovina and a bikini car wash.
Okay, Kalpa, I'm trusting you.
All right, well, this is the first episode of Canuck and A Finn. If you want to come on and argue with me or agree with me, that would be great. You can find me on Canuck and A Finn on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. It's Canuck and A Finn. And canuckandafinn@gmail.com. Send me an email. You can be a hater. I don't care. I'll deal with it. Anyways, thank you very much. We're coming to you every week from O'Leary's Forum, the home for Saipa fans in Helsinki. Come join us for every game. We get lots of people. It's great atmosphere and good discounts, great food, great beer. All right, thank you so much, and thanks Panu for falling on the sword and coming here for the first episode. I really appreciate it. All right, buddy. Have a good day.